Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're back on my Town Hall 11, and I believe that it has been 8 weeks since we got our Town Hall 11. We're sitting on a level 16 Grand Warden, just gemmed it up for a war. Also, after our miners maxed out in the lab, we went ahead and put down our witches, which were 2 days ago, so we got 12 days left. I had almost max Dark Elixir when that happened, and I'm sitting on 159,000 Dark Elixir in just 2 days, and did that all with simply Barch Rush, which has been awesome. But by the way, this base is actually a spawn base, which means that the special Halloween obstacle should be able to spawn on the outside, and that's because it will spawn in any 2x2 space, and there are none on this base. I kind of designed it that way. So if anybody is a Town Hall 11 or wants to use the same idea of a lower Town Hall, then you're more than welcome to use this. But guys, I again have been using Barch Rush to farm Dark Elixir, but also mainly Elixir. Again, I'm a new Town Hall 11, been there for only 8 weeks, and the big priority is getting Elixir to max up my Warden, but I'm also trying to get Dark Elixir, obviously, to upgrade my King, and I'm also trying to get Gold to upgrade walls and defenses, so we have a lot of work to do, guys, and I'm hoping to be able to find a large amount of loot today. The Warden is going to take 9.4 million Elixir to upgrade to level 17. It's either 9.4 or 9.6, I'm not too sure. So let's try to find ourselves a good, strong, not really strong, but like a lot of loot in a base and wreck it. And also, by the way, again, we got that level 16 Warden, so it's one of my favorite things in the game to experience a bunch of barbarians, a bunch of archers go invulnerable under the Grand Warden special ability. So let me find us a good base. I've not a lot of Dark Elixir, but it wasn't a good base. Let me find a good one, and we're gonna wreck it together. Hey, okay, so Mankja, I don't know, has a couple of giant trees in the base. That's really cool. I really appreciate that this guy is really considerate of the environment, kind of elven, you know, building the walls around the trees. I've seen bases that have that all over, and I think it's super, super cool. But Mankja is sitting on 3,900 Dark Elixir, which is actually a lot of Dark Elixir, and we need that Dark Elixir, so I'm gonna take it, and I think most of it is in the storages in the Town Hall. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our barbarians and our archers to very nicely, very neatly wipe out this corner, kind of like as a funnel. And we're going to do the exact same thing on this side to also get the Town Hall, because there's probably plenty of loot, plenty of Dark Elixir inside that Town Hall. So the next step is we need to break open these wall compartments. Let's see, can we get... Oh, there's a Tesla out there. We really need both of these walls to be opened up. So let's get these barbarians going in very nicely. Hopefully, yes. Okay, we're in. Perfect. So we got our archers now. Let's get the king, the queen, and the warden. And can we get a good... Let's hit that warden ability now. Perfect. Absorbing some inferno beams. Going invincible for a long time. That level 16 Grand Warden doing some work. That was perfect. And now the queen is working on the Dark Elixir storage. Just pop the queen. Whoa. King. Yeah, the king just got roasted. Okay, well, that was all the Dark Elixir in the base. So let's go ahead and close out and just enjoy the fruits of our labor. We didn't get a lot of Elixir. We didn't get a lot of gold, but we really attacked that base for the Dark Elixir and we killed it, man. Almost 4,000 Dark Elixir. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. So I've got a replay I do want to show you guys, and it was the one previously right before that. Look, check out this base. 700,000 gold, 500,000 elixir, and 4,300 Dark Elixir. That's the kind of base you see and you go, oh yeah, look at this, Town Hall 11 with pink walls. I mean, the worst, and purple, okay? Yeah, we gotta give it to him. He's got some purple, but lots of pink walls, just extremely rushed. And 11 with a level 13 queen. She is barely a teenager, people. And she's hanging out with the Town Hall 11. Somebody needs to tell her that he is too old for her. I'm just saying. All right, so anyway, lots of loot on this base. And the way I managed to grab this is, first of all, by just kind of spamming some Barch on one side, spamming some Barch on the other, grabbing the percentage, but mainly as a funnel, because I want mostly everything to go down through this section, because all that Dark Elixir is sitting in the Dark Elixir drills. So deploying all of our barbarians, also laying down some wall breakers to get in through that first wall. Bomb tower on this far side and wizard tower combination kind of being dangerous. Only one wizard tower in this far corner. Not a big deal. We get a wave of barbarians, a wave of archers making their way through. No heroes in this actual battle because they were waking up, they were healing. So it wasn't a factor. They weren't a factor in this attack, but basically it all came down to over funneling. Unfortunately, I over funneled, so everything decided to start trying to go through the walls instead of coming around toward all these full collectors and mines. So I unfortunately missed the loot that was sitting in the collectors and mines, but we got that dark elixir, which was ultimately what I came here for. I didn't even get the town hall. All I needed was put 2 archers on the town hall and I could have got it. So I don't know what I was thinking about, but Vaconst got away with it, saved 650,000 gold, but we still managed to get 300,000 elixir and over 4,000 dark elixir, which again, all right, so again, just to be very clear, I'm using this Barch Rush because I want to max out my Grand Warden because elixir farming is the worst. But if I can get away with getting some Dark Elixir to upgrade my King, which is 191,000 Dark Elixir for level 43 King, that is a lot of Dark Elixir. But if I can manage it, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to be able to do both. And I don't mind the low maintenance attacks like Barch Rush whenever I'm so busy with all the other bases like my 1009 Let's Play and my Fix That Rush that, it's this kind of a thing that I'm doing and I'm ready to do something else. So that's essentially why I'm, really pushing these hero levels. So let's go on. Let's find ourselves another base. I am chilling here in Gold League and dead bases appear to be fairly common, especially if I attack at the right time of day, which for me is later in the evening here in the United States. Maybe if you're in Europe, it's going to be a little earlier during the day, or if you're in Asia, it's going to be kind of like more in the morning. So it's kind of up to where you are, but that seems to be where the most loot is at this point. Also, if anybody out there is curious about the miners, I did again max my miners in the laboratory, and I absolutely am going to use those to do some farming. But first, since miners are so dang expensive on elixir, I have to max my my warden first. That way I'm not struggling to get elixir to just max my heroes. That's my top goal, 8 weeks into Town Hall 11, and my top goal is absolutely maxing my heroes. 4 levels left for the warden and 3 levels left for the king. So let me find myself another base, something really, really good once again, and we're gonna wreck it. Oh my goodness, another horribly rushed Town Hall 11. Oh, I paused for emphasis there. The Town Hall 11, pink walls, once again, level 10 queen. Dude, that's rough. Okay, well, the good news is that it's got 3,000 dark elixir, but it's also got 400,000 elixir, which is good. So let's, let's attack from the dark elixir side. We do have, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack from this entire broad side. We're gonna go at this base, very wide deployment. So barbarians lay down very thick. We don't have our barbarian king this time, but what we do have is the queen and the grand warden. So we got our barbarians, we got our archers. Giant bombs are trolling us. That is not good. Let's pop the warden's ability just to save us from those giant bombs, and that will be the turning point to get my troops into the center. And then we'll put our queen in whenever we find a reason to, or like a good time to deploy the queen, because she could not be necessary on this side. We could use her to snipe more loot on another side of a base. For instance, this elixir storage and this elixir storage are both available from the outside, and so is this. Well, actually, wait, whoa, hold it. This is actually really thick wall, so the queen has to go into the base to grab loot. So let's just wait just a moment. So there might be an opportune moment to deploy the queen. Giant bombs are wrecking everything. Look at that, 4 giant bomb explosion spots, and it was meant to stop a barge. And guess what? Grand Warden OP. So what are we doing here? Okay, Warden is there. Cool. So let's put the queen on this side to go after the wizard tower, because the only loot left in the base is this elixir storage. So a lot of you guys have been asking me in the comments, like, why do I wait so long to deploy the queen ability? And the reason why I wait so long is generally because I like the queen to be targeting that specific building that I want her to take out before I hit her ability. If she's working on a building I don't care about, then it's kind of wasting time because she'll have to retarget, and that wastes the time of her Royal Cloak ability where she does extra damage. So now that she's on the storage, I'll go ahead and pop her ability. I don't care after that. So as soon as she, comes back to reality, I'll go ahead and cut it. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, there's only a few defenses left. We could technically 3-star this using just our queen. Let's see if we can. That'd be kind of awesome. Are we going to aggro the king? We're probably going to run out of time, actually. Unfortunately, we missed out on that one little altar there. Is the queen going to make it through the wall? And look at that, we've got a spectator. Likely not this guy, because it seemed to be a dead base. Oh, actually, it wasn't a dead base. This was not a dead base with all those giant bombs everywhere. Level 10 versus level 45 queen. Nice. Take out the... Oh, wow. These point defenses are really going to get the best of my queen. Are you serious? One... Well, okay. There's a Tesla over there, too. 2-point defenses beat me. That is terrible. The spectator, which is probably Mobley or whatever this guy's name is, probably is like, huh. My giant bombs on the outside didn't work. Kind of a bummer. Anyway, so why are we waiting? What do we? Okay, I've got clan castle. I've got a defensive clan castle, La Lune, so there's no point in wasting that. So okay, perfect. 430,000 elixir, over 3,000 dark elixir just with Barch down here in Gold League, even as a Town Hall 11. Absolutely my favorite and the most efficient attack strategy that there is. Now, there is one more efficient strategy, and that is by using the beloved goblin. Okay, there's a lot of attack strategies using goblins. I might try them out very soon, but the reason why I haven't is because goblins are rather limited. At least with Barch, you can attack over walls. With goblins, you can't. So I am using one. I'm using the +1 from the economy attack. You know, the economy cheapest thing. I'm one step above. That way I've got a little bit more options, but it's still super, super cheap. So I'm going to get the next one training up just for the fun of it. But now I think it's time to spend a little bit of loot. And wait a minute. So I'm at 9.1 million elixir. And I need 9.4. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, I guess I need to do another attack. I don't know. What's the... Oh, wow. I have 2 million elixir in the treasury. I usually only have a couple 100,000. I don't know how that happened, but that's cool. I'm cool with that, you know? So I guess, what about the 9,000 dark elixir? That puts me at 175,000 dark elixir. That's 16,000 dark elixir away from the Barbarian King upgrade. So I'm not gonna be able to do that today. So I guess we might as well just do some upgrades, shall we? And by the way, in between episodes, I did upgrade a whole bunch of walls. So those walls are all done. The only walls that we have left are this row. And let's just see how many that is. That's 36. So we got 36 walls to go before we are max, except for the special level 12 walls, which you only have 100 of those. So all the upgrades that we've been doing lately have been in new defenses, which are cheaper in gold, and that's cool because I like keeping the builders busy. But I'm mostly just trying to prioritize my heroes. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We are going to upgrade the Warden. He is the #1 top priority today. That means I need to collect that treasury. I thought I did, but I didn't. So let's go ahead and collect this. That's 2 million elixir. That is insane, guys. Wow, so we've got extra elixir chilling in the treasury. Let's go ahead and start this Grand Warden upgrade. Going to level 17. Gotta love it. In 3, 2, 1, bam. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get the rest of that treasury just for the heck of it. So let's collect that. We're sitting at almost 2 million elixir. We've also got 8.9 million gold, 175,000 dark elixir. Absolutely going to be pouring the rest of our dark elixir once we have it into the king. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day. And we got 12 days till the lab is ready. So no big deal there. Nothing to worry about. So what are we going to do with this last builder? I mean, I've got 21 hours until my next builder comes available, so we can go ahead and spend this 8.9 million gold, can't we? And I think, let's see, 8.9, 8.8, or 8. You know what? I don't have another air defense upgrading, so let's go ahead and upgrade an air defense. 8.8 million gold. That's a lot of gold, but we have just enough. I think it was fate. I think the Clash God said, let's give you just enough to where you can go ahead and upgrade this and have gold left over to search. So let's do this. 8.8 million gold, upgrading air defenses. Very important upgrade. Always good to upgrade air defenses and to max, so we'll be able to move them across our progress base. So 8.8 million gold, 12-day upgrade, and 3, 2, 1, bam. There we go. All right, so let's move this arch tower. I did that last video too, I think, or video before, where I called an air defense an archer tower. It's terrible, but it's not good. But okay, so there we go. Air defense is going. We've only got 2 of those left. We've got 2 Teslas as well, and then of course our new defenses need to go down. But main priority remains the heroes, and I'm hoping yet again to get that king upgraded. We've already got our queen maxed out, so it's just a matter of time, guys. And I love this Barch Rush, and of course, once we get our Grand Warden to level 20, our elixir demand won't be near as high, and we'll be able to play around with new armies. So it's coming very, very soon, guys. But anyway, that is going to do it for me today as we continue to progress. I can communicate, I can speak, as we continue to progress on my Town Hall 11 base, the Farm to Max series. Been doing this for nearly 2 years now, and it is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Please smack that like button if you did enjoy this video, and hit that subscribe button to join the Klaus family for daily Clash videos. And that's it for me. I love each and every one of you, and as always, I will see you guys again next time.